Good morning.
We on.
Good Is everybody hot?
Where are we?
I thought you wanted to refresh it. No. Me and Rhonda have this weird way of...
It's already refreshed. It's not going to be at the top. It's never at the top. I got it right here. Don't worry about it. This is why I have this.
Kelly.
Gravy.
Be quiet.
No,
good morning, good morning, good morning. See, it's not on. There it is.
Good morning. It's right here.
It's there.
She just has to find it.
Wait a minute, but
where are you going?
It's because that's not what I want.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
We had 3, and because we're fussing, we lost somebody.
Oh no. Did we?
That's part of being sisters.
All right. Sorry, I had to put that on.
Mute.
Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning, everybody.
Or Kristen. She's faithful to us.
There we are. Sorry.
All right, Kristen.
All I had to do was tap that video.
Remember how we're going to do this. We're having a good giveaway. We do this every month.
Right.
So we're going to, if you comment and participate, we'll put you on the wheel. So, Kristen, you're the first one.
Anyway, who are we?
She's the early bird.
Yeah.
We're the Sassy Silver Sisters. I'm Kathy.
Rhonda.
Kelly.
And the giveaway is every 15. I've got 3, but...
Good morning, darling.
Every 15 new comments will give something away. Yeah. Are you numbering them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And our drink. Woo, wee. I'm excited because I haven't had breakfast yet.
Did you drink it yet?
No.
I started.
Oh, I wonder. You got less.
This is an orange creamsicle float. And it takes, a minute to put together.
Oh, that's good.
And the deal is you put high quality orange soda with high quality ice cream. And it's vanilla ice cream, orange soda, whipped cream. Now, if you want to add alcohol to it, you can. They also have alcohol whipped cream, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, so vodka or something, whipped cream.
Really?
Yeah. One of the recipes called for that. But anyway, or you make it maybe with the alcohol. I don't know. But anyway,
I don't know.
We're so hot, we need something cold.
Oh, Tammy's new.
Hi, Tammy.
From British Columbia.
How are you?
Awesome.
How did you find us?
Yeah, let us know.
It's interesting to see how people find us because...
well, I've been advertising for a week.
Are you friends with Jean Garon? Or Jeannie? I don't know how you say it. She's from Canada too. Well. That's fun.
Oh,
okay.
I bet it's a lot cooler up there than it is down here.
Oh my gosh, we're so
hot.
hot.
They're having a heat wave everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah.
Well, it was so hot. I was helping my son outside yesterday. Oh, gosh.
Yesterday, the air was thick.
It was like 98 or something crazy. 99.
We had a pretty bad storm here yesterday evening.
You didn't lose power.
I didn't lose
power.
I lost power. It blinked. Our power blinked, but it stayed on.
Yeah, I lost
we
power.
We kept ours.
But the lightning around here was coming down, straight down.
Oh, she just seen us, thought she'd check us out. Hey. Wow.
Yeah, well, we're glad you joined us.
Yeah.
So.
This is a U.S. giveaway. So if you have somebody
you happen to
in the state,
our giveaway.
If you have somebody in the States, we'll deliver, to your friend or your relative, or if you have a second home in the States, that's cool.
Fort St. John. You know what? I've heard of that.
St. John, British
St.
Columbia.
John. I don't know where I heard that.
Anyway, we're in Culpeper, Remington line, Virginia. We're right on the line of Culpeper and Remington.
Yeah.
And what's new? What's new is we're going to answer questions.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Are you really
we're going to give you our opinion.
Yes.
Whether you like it or
we're
not.
We're going to answer questions. We've had several, as you can see, questions. And we're going to pick, each one of us is going to pick one. We're going to only do this as time allows, though. So, hi, Deborah. There's Jean Grand.
Oh, wow.
What did she say?
She says 104 heat index, I guess.
Oh, gosh. I know, it's just horrible.
Yeah, it's going to be that. The heat index is going to be in the hundreds here, too.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, Kelly. Draw a question.
Oh, draw a question. I'll get the first one. All right. Okay.
What is it?
How to get my guy to marry me.
Oh, really?
Well, you want to know how I did it?
Well, what is the rest of it? What
what's
does
the
it
rest of
say?
it?
Oh, it's more to it.
Yeah.
Been dating and then living with my boyfriend for a few years. Now we have a baby. How do I get this guy to remember? Well, if he ain't married you by now, he probably won't.
Oh.
I'm just saying. That's possible.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
What's
you
the
know what,
reason to get married? He needs a reason. He's a man.
He's got a baby now, though. What's the reason? He's getting everything for free.
Exactly.
That's my thought. Sorry. But that's
Well, maybe, how do I get this guy to marry
Now,
me?
there
Maybe
are-
give him a deadline.
There are some people who live together, have a baby, then get married. It does happen.
No,
I know.
It does happen. But this guy obviously doesn't.
But
get married.
if he
If she's-
hasn't,
If she's
talked-
asking, how
Well,
am I going to get? He doesn't want to get married. It's obvious.
if they have never
Like there's no
talked,
plan, in other words.
Yeah,
if they've never talked about getting married up to this point, he's not interested.
probably not.
If they've not talked about it,
Right.
like, with him participating, not her shoving it down him,
Right,
then
right,
he's not
right.
interested in getting married. And he has no real reason to get married.
My suggestion is to give him a deadline. But you got to be prepared to follow through.
And that's the thing. And that's what women feel like they have nothing if the guy doesn't want to marry them and that kind of stuff. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because there's always somebody better out
She
there.
could propose to him. Good idea.
Well, that's true, darling. That's true.
Well, there you go.
Right.
That's one solution.
They didn't say she was they were engaged, right? They just
They're
said
living
living
together and
together.
have a baby.
Right.
So it didn't say a formal
That's true,
engagement.
darling. That's a
If,
good
they say,
idea.
if they're formally engaged, they have a plan.
Right.
So evidently there's no plan.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Okay.
So, it's...
I don't know. That's what I think, though. I think if he's not...
if
But
he's not
it's
talking
worth a
about
try, like you said. And like Darlene said,
And
propose, and if
sometimes-
he...
do a formal proposal.
Sometimes it takes walking away
Yeah.
for them to realize.
But you got to be
That
prepared.
they want you.
That they're not going to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's
you've
true.
got it's a 50-50 chance you're taking.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't really want to marry you, I don't care if he's your baby's father or not.
Right.
Do you want to spend your whole life waiting on him when he's
Right.
not going to do it?
Right.
No. Don't waste your life.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Just our opinion.
But it's our opinion.
It's our opinion. We're not psychologists.
No.
We're over 50. We live
We're
a
all
life.
ladies who
We-
give our opinions very
right.
often.
And we know a few things. Okay.
Rhonda.
Next.
Oh, I get to pick next.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Why are they storming Area 51?
I just had this conversation with my
Would you
granddaughter.
risk going on government property to find out confidential government information?
No.
Do you want to get killed?
Okay.
They
Come on,
shoot
people.
you.
Where is? I feel stupid. What is this? What is this?
Oh, there's a new thing. Area 51.
It's not new.
It's a base. It's a base.
Yeah.
Where?
What state is it in?
Oh.
I don't know. Do you guys know what state it's in?
I thought it was Nevada or something.
Nevada, yes.
Okay.
And, a lot of people think that they're keeping aliens,
Hi, Chantham.
outer space aliens.
Good morning, Polly. What?
Okay.
And so now there's
That's
this
dumb.
following
Did you
about
find it?
we need to storm Area 51. They've got a huge following. And it's going to happen like on September 20th or something.
Supposedly, but enter at your own
But
risk.
I will tell you, they have lots of guns there. It's a base. They are going to
If they're
protect the base.
if they're not afraid to shoot a plane out of the sky, they're not afraid to shoot.
You're dripping.
Chantham says it's Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. I thought I saw Nevada on the.
Where am I?
Thing. Well, in that area. Anyway,
Right. They want to see.
It's a military base, and they're going to protect the military base. So,
But who has this idea to have aliens? It's like
This
a
was way
movie.
back when. It was way back when.
Yeah.
They come up with all these pictures.
I've seen a movie that was sort of based
Yeah.
on that preference.
Yeah. So they are, and they have a live. I saw it by accident. They have a live feed,
Really?
and these guys want you to join with them.
yeah. They do have a lot of people.
Is it a military base or is it
It's
like
a
It's
military.
a military base.
It's a military
No, what do you mean
base.
join them? What are you talking
They
about?
want to storm.
They want to storm
They
it.
want to find out whatever they're looking for, if there's really aliens
Right.
or whatever.
That's weird. So
Hi, Mary.
I
Hi,
wouldn't.
Stella.
I wouldn't. I don't care. That's true. I don't.
You know what?
I had
Our
this conversation.
government needs to have some secrets. We
This
can't
is-
let it all hang out
This is
and
what
tell all our enemies how they can defeat us.
was our conversation yesterday. My son's trying to tell his daughter there's some things that need to be left alone.
Right.
That the public does not need to know.
Yeah, I believe that.
And it says, and she
a
said
weapon
Western
testing.
Testing Air Force Base.
Oh, okay.
So what she's saying is, if there's aliens, we deserve to know, and all this stuff. And so I happen to think back in the 30s, Orson Welles did a radio show,
Right. Yeah.
Right.
and it was a radio show.
I agree with
But the
Darlene.
aliens had landed in his radio show.
Right.
So all
right.
these people
Oh, my
listening
gosh.
to the radio show
Believed it.
believed
Believed
it, and they started panicking.
Right.
And they started leaving the area.
You're right.
And they started acting crazy. So the government doesn't need to tell you everything.
I don't believe there's aliens, but whatever.
Even if there is,
Hey, if there's aliens
no, I
coming
believe
down,
that though.
then
I
why
believe
aren't
that.
they
ignorance is
all
bliss.
over?
You're right.
Well,
Why are they only in this one little air base? Why aren't they all over the place? If they're aliens,
Maybe they are. You just don't know. They're in
right.
disguise.
maybe they
Right.
brought them back on their mission. One of their missions to space, they brought them back. I don't know. It's just dumb. But anyway, I do believe the government. We don't need to know everything.
No, we
the
don't
government-
need to
I
know
don't want to
everything.
know everything the government's doing.
There's
She
a
has-
reason.
Jean just
Googled
Googled
it.
it and she says it's
It
in
is
Nevada.
Oh, it's in Nevada.
Yeah, I'm right for
Okay.
once. Okay.
All right,
So-
so I've never heard of it, but okay. I believe whatever you want to say about this.
Yeah.
Whatever, Area 51.
You know how they come
I'm
up with
gonna look it up now because
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
curious.
There's a lot of stories out
I think
there.
they made
You
a
know how-
movie about it.
They have
That's probably what I saw.
I think
and
made a
they
movie
have
about it.
conspiracies and all
See,
that.
I
So, you know, it's a big deal, and the kids don't know any better.
But we can't be, you
So-
know,
Because
kids
putting
believe
on
everything.
TV
Yeah.
all of our
Right.
bases and what they contain and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So,
This is interesting. I love this.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this too.
We
okay,
like-
Darlene says aliens
Yeah.
don't exist.
Okay.
Good morning, Rena.
Oh, no. Here's a good one. One time I had a date with a good-looking guy, but found out he was just a jerk. I made an excuse and left. How would you handle the situation?
I'd probably leave too. A good-looking guy doesn't
But
mean he's a
would
good
you
guy.
make an excuse, or would you say...
You know, they use the phone nowadays. It's like,
I have an
you have a
emergency
friend.
phone.
Right, you have a friend. Call you 5 minutes into your date. Whatever. I don't know.
Would you use an excuse, though? Or would you...
just tell him.
You look, fella.
I
You
don't-
know, I
This
don't
isn't
care.
working out for me. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know. I
That's
went on a date
funny.
a long time ago before I met Jay, and the guy was wealthy, But all he did was talk about himself.
Mhm.
And when we were sitting for dinner, and I'm just sitting there, we're eating, and then I'm listening, and it's going like that, you know. And, and he asked me a question, and I was like,
Oh, you weren't paying any attention.
I don't know what to say.
He could see you were not.
My
paying
brain was
attention.
sucked out from him talking to me. But
That's
anyway.
funny. Hi, Rena.
Yeah, and if you are on a date and you can't have a two-way conversation, like it's all about him,
Right.
Hi,
You know,
Linda.
then that's the way that person is.
Right.
So unless you like that, time to move on.
Right.
Because that person's not going to change.
I guess if he asks you out, you want to stay for the date as long as he's not being
Well, you know,
creep.
things are weird, though.
You just stay and
Things
know.
are weird these days.
That is different.
It's like you meet people online. You
so
don't know who you're going to get
Right.
until you finally meet the person.
Darlene says, "Hey, just say you're a jerk."
I would, I think. I'm going, wait a minute now. I don't think we should go any further. Let's
This is
just
not working
kinda-
out.
Yeah. Oops, I forgot. I got a kid in the bathtub.
right then, he'll say, "Okay, goodbye." That's a good out.
Oh, did I tell you I have 6 kids?
Or like the 1/8.
Oh, K plus 8? Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Because the guys didn't know who she was. One guy, she goes, "Oh, I have like some." And he goes, "Like how many some?" 8. And he goes, 8? And he had 0. So
That's a lot.
okay.
That's a lot to
Next
walk in on.
question.
Your turn.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I think we should have just put 1 scoop of ice cream because all I got is ice cream left.
That's okay. We can
You
get
want
some
some
more.
more juice or something in there?
Yeah.
Some juice. As
I
I
need
say
some
to
more
Dory.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody else
Delirious.
we have a what's it? Dreamsicle drink.
Oh no, it's so good.
Yeah.
Vanilla ice cream and orange soda, but
Yeah.
it said to put 2 scoops of ice cream in it, and I think
Now
it's
we
a
got
little
nothing
too much.
but sloppy ice cream.
No, we got his ice
What?
cream
That
left.
was a terrible question.
What is it?
My neighbor tore down our fence and then chopped down my fig tree.
Uh-oh.
He's been my neighbor for 20 years. What should I do? Oh, yeah.
Well, why did he do that?
Don't know. It's not in there.
Why would
Your
your neighbor do
neighbor-
that?
I don't know.
If you had a fence up and the fig tree was on that side of the fence, your
My
side.
neighbor tore down our fence.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he thought it was his fence because a lot of people do that. Then chopped
That
down
happens.
my fig tree, so maybe the fig tree was on the
But
fence
he's
line.
been there for 20 years, so he knows. He knows
Morning,
better.
Betty.
I don't know.
Hey, Betty.
I don't know. That's tough because why would he even do that? I mean,
Was your fence falling down?
yeah.
Right.
Was your fig tree dead?
I mean, that's still, it's on your property.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any right to do that. But let's just say,
Good morning,
let's
Mama.
just say the,
Mama Theon.
Mama
Yeah.
Sassy's
Hey.
on. Virgie Thompson is her mom. Finally?
let's just
Finally.
say,
I think this
She
is the
caught-
first
This
time.
is the first time she's caught us live.
oh, well, that's because she's on the East Coast now.
That and she's
Yeah.
home, which is never, ever home. All right, Betty says call police. I don't know. I think
Do
maybe...
you call, is it a police issue? Well, it is if you catch him in the act and you
Well,
call
it's
the
vandalism. It's
police. Then
vandalism.
it's vandalism.
But also, if he hadn't talked to you about it, you had no conversation, he just did it, I probably would confront him and say, why did you do it, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And then you could always
Go from there, you could work
Go
it
to-
out.
something. Put a new fence up for me or whatever. Give me a new tree. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Maybe he's going to give her a new fence.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Surprise!
All right, next question.
Oh.
This is fun, guys. I like doing these questions.
All right, let's see.
That way we don't have to worry about a subject to talk about.
3 words that describe you best.
I hate these questions. Because you got
3
to think
words.
about it.
Only 3? Only 3?
That describe you best.
All right, how about we do each other? Because I don't like this.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Who's going to do who?
Oh my God.
You're the oldest, so we get to do you first.
You're gonna do me?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 words that
3
describe me.
words. You're very caring.
Oh. It doesn't have to be nice.
Is it? I'm trying to. I can't do it in one word.
She's gonna do it tactfully.
Maybe.
Generous.
Uh,
She's generous.
she's large and in charge.
Yes, I'm very large.
That wasn't the part.
I'm the boss applesauce.
Okay. We'll do Rhonda.
Okay,
Okay.
Rhonda is very caring too.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
I think
Jen.
that can go in general.
And generous.
Yeah.
I'm not generous. I'm really not.
She's the baby.
Yeah, she's the baby. She's selfish. No.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, sweet, compassionate, and generous. Oh,
Aw, thank
Thank you.
What else about Rhonda?
Hard-working.
Workaholic.
Yes.
Yes. Hard-working.
My son gave me a gift for Mother's Day one time. He said, Mom, I had to really think, so I looked up what would be a good gift for a type A personality.
And what did he give you?
A massage.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm like, all right.
And she's to think about that, she's unselfish.
Yes, very much.
She
so.
puts others first.
Right.
And her last, always last. All right, now the baby.
It better be nice.
Or she'll throw a temper tantrum.
I'm leaving. She's beautiful. She was
Yes.
a beautiful
That's so
baby.
sweet.
So right
Yes.
from the start,
Yeah.
I
your
see my little
is
face
so
every
cute.
day. You know that they did this.
What do you mean you see your face every day?
That 40th poster that you did?
Oh,
you gave me
yeah.
the pictures, right? Well, I
Yeah.
framed them.
Okay.
Oh.
Of me as a baby and one as a toddler.
Oh.
And then,
Okay.
I printed the poster and put it in the middle.
Oh, nice.
40th, so I see me every
Very
day.
nice.
Cute.
Anyway, go ahead.
More.
That's the
What do we
baby.
say? Yeah.
She is very generous.
Yeah.
She does put her family
First.
then her, and she usually has to put her next because she's crashing. So
Man. All right.
did we get 3?
And
we didn't
she's,
get
I
3.
don't know. And she is very
Organized.
Am I?
she's
I kinda am a little
she
bit.
is very OCD on being organized. Now that could be a good thing. And
You saw my
then
office. Well, I am organized, but it's a messy organized.
right.
It's
right,
chaos.
Right.
We always have to have one place where we're not organized.
She's she's very organized. To give you a funny example,
What do I do now?
Christmas, our mother always wants to bring more than we need.
yeah.
Remember, she's on here. She always wants to bring more. So Kelly goes, well, you know what? You only need to bring, and she had a layout of the table with the oval and the round and the square dishes marked.
I did.
Yes, she did. That's why I'm saying that the
That was a few
OCD.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this is what we're going to have.
right.
And this is all we need.
And her plans cannot be disturbed.
No, but it does matter. Mom overrides everything.
So it doesn't really matter.
So
what
it
we
doesn't
plan.
really matter. All right,
who's
next
next?
question.
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
I just did that
No,
one.
I did it, didn't
I did that one.
And we're all three forgetful.
And we
We don't
Can't
know what
remember.
we're
See, we
doing
didn't
half the
remember from a
I?
time.
minute
Come on,
ago.
people, y'all need to share this because we don't
Yeah,
have
everybody
15
share.
people yet.
We want to give this stuff away. What would you do if you go out to eat and your waitress tells you she is sick?
Oh, goodness.
Would you leave or move to another waitress station?
Oh, I've had that happen. She
You
doesn't-
have?
She hasn't told me she's sick. She's
But you
sick.
can tell, and it's not fair.
No, it's not. I think, I almost wanted to talk to the manager about it. And it's
Oh,
like
really?
you having sick people in a restaurant. You just pass around germs. It just makes
Really?
sense. Yeah, I don't want that.
I think my instinct would be, I think we need to go. Just leave the restaurant and go to another one.
But you've
Really?
already
But
been
you've
exposed.
exposed.
I don't care. I don't want to be exposed more.
But the manager needs to know that you should not have sick waitresses waiting on, because they're bringing your food out and everything. They're
That's
giving
what
you
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
You know,
If they have a bug
Well,
or
if
something,
they're
it's
sick-
contagious.
Yeah, if they're that sick.
Nicole
Thank
had
you, Linda.
had sugar issues when she worked at Ruby Tuesdays, and she was pregnant.
Right.
And she went into ketoacidosis, and she didn't know it yet.
Right.
And
That's before she knew she had diabetes.
within like 2 days, she went from looking normal to being gaunt, sunken in. And she didn't feel good. All she
Right.
wanted to do was sleep.
That's terrible.
And she went to work,
Right.
and her customers
We're
said,
saying things.
Something's
"Are
wrong.
you feeling okay?"
Wow.
They could tell.
And then her friends, her other servers, were saying, "Do you feel okay?" And she said, "I'm so tired."
Yeah, but that's nothing catchy.
No, it's nothing catchy. But then her boss finally came up to her, because I think her waitress friends went to the boss
Yeah,
and
and
said,
says she's not looking right.
She's
All
not right.
Well, good for them.
And he came up to her and said, "Nicole,"
And that's the only reason why he said to go home, huh?
I think, but he
That's
did
wrong.
say, "Nicole, are you feeling okay?" And she said, "No." He said, "Go home."
Okay. Well, that's terrible. That
It went to that point.
yeah.
Well, you got to give him credit. He's dealing with everything. The
No, I
kitchen,
get
with
that.
all that.
You know, I hear all this all the
Good
time.
morning, Brenda.
With
from
Taylor
West
working
Virginia.
with Geico, and people come in extremely sick, and they're not allowed to take off, or if they do,
Right, it's
they
not
have-
fair to the community whether you're in a closed office
right.
or
It's terrible,
yeah.
and it goes around.
Well, one time
Right.
I was doing the front cash register at a retail place, and I was so sick. And
Oh, I've been there.
so I told the boss, I said, "Look, I have to." What happened was I had a stiff neck,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended up going into a headache, and then I started getting nauseous.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, "I have to go home. I just have to go home." And he said, "Well, can you wait till?" I said, "No. Listen, unless you want me to throw up on your customers,
Yeah.
I need to go home."
Yeah.
So you have to stick up for yourself.
Well, you
once in a while.
do, but these big corporations
Don't care.
don't care. They just
So on the same kind of venue, then what do you do if you're getting poor service from a waiter or waitress?
Don't tip. Get after them every time they pass you by, and don't bring you whatever.
we've had some
I catch them. I go, "Hey!
pretty,
We asked for
pretty
whatever."
bad service.
Yeah.
But typically, you just don't leave them a good tip.
Right.
I always give decent
Something.
tips, but they always say if you leave a penny, that means your service was
Bad.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Leave a penny. All right. A friend of mine in Georgia worked for Shoney's, and they told her she had to get a doctor's note. Yeah,
Good.
to return.
Good.
Good.
Good. That way they know they're really sick and not just
Yeah.
like faking it.
Well, a lot of people are cracking down like that
Well,
too.
people do.
Yeah.
All right, next. Next question. Or do you want to give away? We have
It's you.
15.
Well, we got
Oh,
15.
let's do
Let's
a
give
giveaway.
away.
All right, we're going to give away
Yay!
something. Here we go. Spin away. Spin away.
All right, this is Party Light.
Oops.
What?
Would you lose it?
No, I have to apply the names.
I've got her, she had things like American on there.
Yeah,
And you're
it-
like, what?
Yeah, you know what it was? It was, yeah.
That's all right. I'll give
Try
you
it
time
again.
to.
The wheel didn't have names on it yet.
Has anybody heard of Party Light?
I have heard of Party Light.
Okay, these are
Oh, those are
really
pretty.
pretty.
Oh, they are pretty.
They're the leaves.
Darlene!
Darling.
Darlene, darling, darling.
These are little
Ceramic.
Oh, they're pretty,
Ceramic
darling.
leaves.
Yeah, and they're shiny. If you can see, their leaves to fall.
Yeah, pretty.
And
Pretty.
Darlene.
Yeah. I don't know the value of these. I forgot. I looked them up a while
Party
back,
Light's
but you can
not
look
cheap.
them up. These are. I don't even know if they're still. You know how some things retire. What does this say? This says. Does it have it on here?
3 pieces.
Woodland Retreat Tea Light Trio. So you put your little. You can do whatever you want, but you can put your little tea lights in them,
Yeah.
or you know, whatever.
Or just use them for decoration.
For a snack. You know how they have little snack things?
They don't hold, that wouldn't hold very much snack.
Oh, well.
So.
Anyway, I thought they were pretty. And, of course, I can't keep them myself because if I keep everything I come across, I'm in trouble.
Would be not good.
Not good.
She lives in an apartment.
Yeah, not
So we have
good.
so much
Not
room.
good.
Darling, darling.
Darlene, we'll get that out to you.
All
All right, darling.
If I can pack it back the way it
If you want to send us
Yeah.
a PM with your address, or we were talking about getting together,
Oh, you were?
so you can either
Either or.
either I can deliver it to you when we get together, or we can send it
Right,
to you. So
right.
just PM
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
with your address. All right.
So.
Well, I have to know before I leave because I'll be taking it home. So,
Right, Darlene.
Yeah, just let us know.
Let us know before the end of
Let
the
us know.
session
So,
here.
If you have bad service, Lever and I went to a local restaurant and somebody had told me that all the servers were leaving and going to a different local restaurant.
Right.
But he wanted to go there, and so we're sitting down, and before we even order, somebody within earshot of us was talking to the manager about the service.
Really?
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, this is not good. So
Right.
then we order, and then the person behind us started talking to the manager, and I'm like, oh,
Not
this is
good. Not good. Not good.
And so then we get our meal. It did take longer. We get our meal, and my meal was way like, I don't know what happened to it, but I was getting a chicken quesadilla,
Right.
and it was like overcooked
Yeah.
or
Not
something.
good.
It wasn't good. It was stiff. It was, I don't know. And it took us a long time to get it. So when, my husband wouldn't let it go, so he told the server, he said, look at that. That's
not
right.
acceptable.
It was burnt.
So she brought me some more that was acceptable.
Okay.
But,
That's good.
we also had issues since the manager had his hands full. And it's not always the waitress or waiter's fault. Sometimes it's the
Well, it's
kitchen
not
staff.
the way. Yeah, it's not when it's. When the cooking's
So
not
as long
good.
as they
Okay.
do
It's the
everything
Right.
Right.
that they can, then it's not them.
Right. Right.
So we don't punish the waiter or
Okay.
waitress. But we've had really good service most of the time, but once in a great while,
Yeah. Most of the time it's so good. Your turn, Cal.
I shouldn't be like this, but I prefer women waiting on me because
I don't care.
I've had male waiters and
They just don't
they just don't care.
I
They just
don't
don't
know.
care.
I've had them that very. They. I think they overcompensate though. Sometimes with the hi, how are you? And like the last time we went somewhere, this person was overcompensating with jokes.
Yeah.
Because I think they're trying to lighten it up or whatever, but they
Yeah.
think jokes is necessary. But it was overkill.
Right.
He was nice, but it was overkill.
You should say, this is not a comedy.
Right.
Comedy time.
Anyway, these things are coming. Sent PM with address. Okay. These things come from me. I'm sponsoring it, and I'd like you to go over to my page, Cathy's Online Sales on Facebook, and like and follow, say hi, whatever. I'd appreciate it. Okay, your turn.
All right, what would you do if the movie theater was gross and dirty? I went to a movie theater to see a movie I wanted to see so bad. The theater floor was sticky, and of course,
Good.
popcorn was trashed everywhere.
Everywhere.
I thought the theaters cleaned before each movie.
That's the
Would
way
you
it
watch
used to
the
be.
movie and report later, or would you walk out and ask for a refund? Good question. Well,
I
I'd
don't know.
probably...
Depends on how dirty it is, huh?
Well, typically, they are supposed to.
They're supposed to.
go
But
between...
I've been in them where my feet were sticking to the floor.
Well, that's not good.
Well, they don't go in and mop
No, they don't.
after each.
They don't.
I
They
don't
should.
even know if they ever mop, but I had that happen too. I hate putting my purse on the floor.
No, I know.
No, I don't put my purse on the floor.
If I try to get seats where there's nobody else next to me, so I can
Right.
put my purse there, but that's gross.
Seeing popcorn, I think, is expected.
Right, but typically they're supposed to go between each show
And run through the aisles.
and take their little Swiffer and swift through
Right.
and get and get
Yeah,
trash and
but-
stuff. But that's disgusting. That
Yeah.
is. I'd probably say something to the manager.
Well, if it's a movie you really were dying to see, I'm the type of person to go, okay, this is crap, but I'm going to see this movie.
Right.
And then complain
Right.
after the fact.
Right.
You guys can chime in on
Whether
this.
a review, Darlene is, whether you give a review,
Right.
if you go on and give a review, that
Right.
makes more
Well, you can do
than a
that
phone
too.
call,
Well, you can.
or you can do both.
What they do it typically, if you have something to say to the manager and it's that bad, they'll give you free tickets or something. But would you even go back there if that's the case? It's like,
See,
why
that's
even-
my thing.
why
It
would
depends
I
on
even
the
wanna go
theater.
back?
If you usually go there and you don't have a problem,
Right.
then all of a sudden somebody's not doing their job evidently.
No, and they have people.
But
come
you
in
need-
they can have enough people coming in there to check the lights and all that stuff 5 million times during the movie, which is distracting.
Yeah.
They should be able to come in and
That's
clean between movies.
You know, if you have a service done in your home and you feel like it wasn't really done.
Right.
We had this happen a while back to a family member.
Mm-hmm.
And so the family member said, well, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I said, listen,
Really.
the manager
They're supposed to be doing their job.
has no way of knowing
unless you say
that
something.
they aren't doing a good job unless you tell them.
Right.
Right, that's true.
They're not at your house. They send people to your house.
Right.
And so, she's like, oh. Then the light bulb went on and she's like, oh, okay. I said, so do you want them to go to somebody else's house and do a bad job? And the cycle continued.
Right, yeah.
So this person ended up having to redo the work herself.
Oh no,
Because
that
it
would
was
make me
not
mad.
satisfying
Yeah.
to her. And I said, definitely call them and
Right.
say, you don't think that they did a good job. And that you're going to be
Right.
redoing it yourself.
You guys, this is so much fun. I want y'all to PM us with questions for our next live. Just give us whenever you think about it, you can give us a message and we'll print them out and go through them on our next live. I like this. I think this is fun.
Mm-hmm, I do too.
Yeah. Okay.
We like to give our opinion.
Yes!
We're
We,
not
I think we
opinionated
enjoyed.
at all.
I think we enjoyed this too much.
I think so too.
Oh. But these aren't necessarily funny. They're too serious.
We make them funny.
If you
Yeah.
saw someone walking their dog in an area that requires them to pick up the poop and they didn't, what would you say? Is there a nice way to say something to get them to pick up after their dog?
You know, I had that situation one time.
Did
Only
you?
I didn't
Say anything
say anything, but the other person did,
that you were with? Oh, okay.
and they said, "Oh, wait a minute. You know, I don't mind your dog. You walking your dog, and the dog pees."
Right.
But
Even though
but
poop, that's
you need to
gross.
pick that up. And I mean, he did not like that at all.
Right. It's funny because we walk our dogs a lot, and they always poop on our walk.
Right.
And what we try to do is, if we know they're getting ready, and they're in front of somebody's yard or something, it's okay if it's in the ditch because most people don't care in the ditch. You know,
Right.
we don't let them go up in their yards.
Right.
But there was this one person that they were very particular about their front area.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
all nice and pristine.
So we would never, ever let our dogs
Go in that area.
We would drag them. They have to
Yeah, but
wait.
see, that means you're thinking.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah.
you're concerned about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this person was thinking. You know, because the other person's going, you wouldn't want me in your yard, you know. I mean, it bothers people. It's not. nice. And
Right.
you wouldn't be thinking that way if the person went and picked it up.
No.
Well,
All
when
right.
you live in apartments and stuff, you have to.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
must.
you have to.
That's gross.
Uh,
Kathy,
she
what's your
didn't make your
website
website
name?
page.
What's your Facebook page?
It's a Facebook page. It's Cathy's Online Sales.
It's CATH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy's Online Sales on
Yeah.
Facebook. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, yeah. Kathy can be spelled so many different ways. So.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Cathy with a C. That's really my name, you know. It's not Kathy. It's Cathy with a C.
Oh.
Okay, whose turn?
Yours.
Oh, mine.
I just did one.
I
I can't remember for a whole 30 seconds. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Miss Laura.
Hey, Kaz.
Hi. How do I become successful? How did you make it this far? Do you have any regrets? And I don't know what this means unless they're talking about Sassy Silver Sisters.
I think life in general, probably. I don't know. What's the question? I wasn't paying attention.
How do I become successful? How did you make
Hard
At what?
work.
What do you
yeah,
want to be
how did
successful
you
at?
make it this far? Do you have any regrets? And I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, so
Unless they're
success-
talking about Sassy Silver Sisters, because
We're not
the
successful.
message. We are in our own
We
lives.
have 13 people watching.
Kathy thinks we're just this mega show.
Oh,
I think for Kathy, it's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I think success in its own right, you have
Good
to.
morning, Linda.
It's what you put into it. A lot of times it's who
Well,
you know, what you know,
Success
and how much you work.
Being successful, what does that mean?
Mean to
so
you.
what does
You
it
have to
mean
be
you?
Right.
dedicated to whatever
Because
you're doing.
being
Right.
successful doesn't necessarily mean you're a billionaire. You know, because
Right.
That's true.
most people aren't.
I'm successful at being poor.
Do you?
That's something to be very proud about.
Do you like what you do for a living? I mean, just having a job that you love
Bye, darling. Thank
is
you.
success.
Mwah.
You know. Bye, Darlene. Have a good day. So, what does success mean to you?
Yeah, what are you trying to achieve?
Yeah.
It's hard work. It doesn't come easy for anybody.
No.
No,
No.
doesn't.
You have to put some work into it. And if you're working for yourself, you put more hours into it than the 9 to 5.
Right. Yeah. Always. Don't let anybody tell you.
It's
can
not
be a suc-
easier
you
to
can-
work for yourself.
You can be a success at home and work your own business and only spend 10 hours a week at it. Not going to happen.
No. Yeah.
So, you know.
And we're all three of us are entrepreneurs.
Yes. Entrepreneurs.
We all. And I can't spend as much time as I want to
Right.
on it. Kathy's, full time. Rhonda's full time with 2 businesses. So
Double time.
Yeah, it's
Better than the triple time I was putting in.
Yeah.
Only had 3.
That's true.
Yeah.
You should feel better.
I have so much time.
That's funny. Anyway, okay. Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
So it's whatever you put into it.
Your turn.
Mine? I thought I just.
Hey,
you did it.
Loretta.
Uh-huh.
Loretta's in Colorado visiting
Oh,
her
let me
children. and
What's the weather in
grandchildren.
Colorado?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's drier than it is here.
Oh, yeah. Colorado is dry.
And somebody's from Arizona. I'm sure they're drier too. Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
Ha ha ha
It's
ha.
different there, though. Even if it's 104, it's like
You don't have that humidity.
It only feels like 94. The humidity, it does play a big
It
part.
does.
Yeah, it doesn't wear you out, but
Yeah.
then you can't be in it very long either.
Right.
Because it'll burn you up.
Well,
Yeah.
they say it's very dangerous, especially in low humidity areas like Arizona, for instance.
Right.
You don't really
Right.
realize
You're
because you
not-
get dehydrated
Right.
very quickly.
Yeah, that's what happened to Missy and
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And Colorado is the same way. You can get dehydrated very quickly because it's dry there, plus the high altitude,
Right.
and it
Yeah.
can make you sick.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So,
How do you deal with messy friends?
Uh-oh.
I have a group of good friends. We go way back. They come over the other day, threw their stuff everywhere. I just cleaned the place. They left drink cans on the floor, food plates on the floor, and tables. I don't want to
They
drive
must
them
be
away.
young.
I think get new friends.
No.
I don't know. I mean, you could always just say the trash is in the trash can.
Yeah, I would get after them, I think.
Yeah, I would too.
Missouri, 104 heat
Woo.
index. Yeah, it's hot everywhere.
Ooh.
I think you
Yeah,
have
before the friends leave,
give them all a trash can.
Yeah.
tell them.
You can bring the trash can around
Yeah,
and say,
help me grab your plate there.
donations, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to speak up.
Well, you do, especially if it's your place. You want to be
Yeah.
a good host.
Yeah.
Or hostess, whatever.
Yeah.
And you want them to have a good time.
I had a friend.
Why would you want to leave somebody's house leave them with trash all over?
Right.
I mean, why would you
I
wanna
had
do
a
that?
friend that left. You could tell wherever she was sitting. Glenna. Wherever she was sitting.
Oh, she's naming names.
Yeah, well,
Live
she's,
on
she's
Facebook.
not here
She's
anymore.
passed.
But, you know,
if
if I get struck by lightning, she's watching. Anyway, so, yeah, wherever she sat, there was a piece of newspaper, because, you know, back then you went through the newspaper to look up for yard sales and stuff like that. So I remember this particular instance. She was at the table. She left her, newspaper and stuff there. She just, wherever she was at in the house.
Mm-hmm.
She left stuff.
And I didn't realize it until she left because I was, busy.
Right.
But I got after her the next day.
But
I said, now you need to put everything in one spot.
Rena says hand them a trash bag as they
Yeah,
come
I
in.
think
Yeah.
so, too.
Don't leave me any trash
Now
clips.
for party favors, you get a trash bag. Everybody gets a trash bag. Yay!
Yeah.
Funny.
But I mean, if it bothers you that much, because you do clean your house before guests come over.
Yeah.
Laura said make it a game with a basketball hoop.
There you go.
It's a good idea.
There you go. Keep it light. Keep
Especially
it
if
fun.
you're young,
It sounds like they're young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because most older folks don't trash somebody else's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to pick your stuff up
Yeah.
and put it in the trash when you leave.
I'm always going, where's the trash can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have a
if you don't
party,
know,
you have
yeah.
to make them available
Yeah.
everywhere so that
Right.
people know what to do.
Okay.
All right, one more.
Next.
One more.
Is it my turn?
We had a lot too. Gosh. Y'all send us some questions. And we'll
These
do
are
it
not
next
hard
time.
questions, apparently. If you could have any help around the house, what would it be and why?
Around the house, a
Mhm.
maid.
Around the house.
A maid.
Well, I think they're talking about like what job would you want somebody to help
Clean
you
my
with?
house.
Yeah.
A maid.
Oh no, mine's organized.
I don't need to organize. I need.
I know
somebody-
you're OCD. I remember.
I need somebody to clean my house. Oh, this is a funny story. Mom, I don't know if Mom's still on here or not. But she said something about tackle.
Laura, Mom's supposed to be on here watching.
There's a tackle app.
Yes,
That,
yeah.
Tackle.
Right, it's a new
Kathy
help thing.
Lee does this
You just hire everybody to do
advertise.
everything.
It's small job stuff.
Good
And
morning,
so,
Pearl.
So we're down there, and Mom says something about tackle. I said, tackle.
Let's tackle.
You know,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. So we ended up seeing it on TV.
Right.
So I looked at it, and I put it on my phone. And I'm
Okay.
looking at stuff. And it's like, they have like people, somebody to come and mow your yard. Just,
Right.
just
Something
odds
like
and ends.
care.com where they hire out.
Right. Well,
yourself.
this is, they give you a price.
Right.
They tell
on
you
it.
what they'll do it for.
They tell you what they do it for, and you hire. You don't know who you're getting, but
Right.
they're supposed to do this job for you. And so anyway, I was looking at housekeeping. I was, housekeeping.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what
I bet
that
that's
is.
expensive.
Not too bad.
Really?
$15 an hour is the.
No, it's like if you have a 1-bedroom apartment,
Okay.
they do the
This
whole
much.
apartment, but
Okay.
it's light cleaning. They use your products. That
Right.
it was like $100, whatever.
Yeah, that's
So
not
I'm
too bad.
looking and I said, what about a 3-bedroom house or
Right.
whatever? So I'm looking, it's like $150.
Clean restrooms.
Yes. I would definitely want help with the
Yeah.
bathrooms.
I'm just like, clean my whole house. But see, it doesn't matter because honestly, I have a toddler living with me, 2 dogs, and
so
Let
your
me tell you
price
though.
just doubled.
Listen, it does make a difference when you have help because I noticed it in Missy's house. Missy hires somebody every once in a while just to come clean her house like before or after or
party
whatever.
or something. Yeah.
And I can tell the difference.
Well, I'll tell you. I was telling Mom. I said,
Sorry, I had to get the cherry at the bottom of the cup.
I said I'd do this now. I was getting excited because I was thinking, Mom could use some help.
Right.
She could hire somebody on that tackle.
She's
not
not
gonna
gonna
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Leroy said years ago, one time he said, well, why don't you just hire somebody to clean the house? And I'm like, because I'd have to clean the house before they came.
Yeah.
That's the way I am.
Well, a lot of people do. When I was doing house cleaning, the lady comes up and says, you do understand we clean before you come. I'm going, why do you do that?
Because they don't want
Because they don't want...
They're embarrassed.
You don't want people to see your dirty home.
Yeah.
They do say though that they don't like if you have a lot of knickknacks and stuff. They don't.
Oh.
They won't pick stuff up.
Well, I don't blame them for that. That's tedious.
Who won't pick stuff
The
up?
people on this tackle thing. That's not part of the job. It's dusting and stuff.
You know why? Because it takes so
Yeah.
Right.
long.
Now, if
Takes
you
a
want a
long
deep
time.
cleaning, they have that, and they will like take pictures off the walls,
Right.
And clean that kind of stuff.
That's why when I did it by the hour.
Yeah. Well, this is a job, so you pick
A
whatever
specific job.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what you're looking at on there.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Laura goes, get it, girl.
I know. That's because I was trying to get that cherry. I couldn't stab it with the.
But if I
Straw.
had one thing I would want somebody to come in regularly and do, it's the
Bathrooms. Yeah.
because they take a long time, and I just don't like it.
I will tell you this.
What?
I found at Dollar Store. It's a spray. It's got bleach in it or something because it smells like bleach.
Oh, okay.
Then it's got bleach in it.
It's the best thing ever.
Just a spray.
Just spray in the toilets or in the shower. I'm telling you, it's the best thing I've had since they made Bic.
Well, we don't have we don't have any more questions. So if you guys
Oh,
got a
man.
question, put it in the comments.
Oh,
I wonder. I've got to count and see how many there is. We got to.
we are just too good. We flew by those.
We need more. You can either do it now. Thank you, Pearl. You can either put a question in the comment. One person did in the comments, though, I think last time. But anyway, she wanted to know if we were really sisters.
Oh, you can't tell.
I know. Yeah, so we are really sisters. But yeah, we need more questions.
you should watch
because
our bloopers
I
sometimes.
enjoy this because it's a different topic.
We still
each
have our
time.
bloopers, don't we? On YouTube?
Yeah, the bloopers are on
You
YouTube.
should say the bloopers.
And that's another thing. Go over to YouTube and subscribe. Make your ID known so we can see who you are. Unless you just want to, But we'd like to see who you are so we could,
We give shout outs too.
give you a shout out. And
And you keep up with because we do, on occasion, have
an extra video here and there.
videos. We do reviews.
Yeah.
Mainly reviews. And you can see what we're up to.
Right.
Mm.
That's where we put our videos, actually. I try to put some of the Facebook videos on there. I don't have much luck, but whatever.
All right, so what do you want to do?
What time is it?
It's 10:52.
Hi, Brenda.
Wow.
10:52. We'll go ahead and draw. Well, we just got another person on here.
We'll do another drawing and then we'll say goodbye. How about it? Make sure I get everybody on here.
She's updating the wheel.
Update
round,
the
and round it
wheel.
goes.
Rena! Sierra!
Ah.
Rena! You won. What did you win?
Yay! What you win?
It's all of these are party light candle holders. This one is. Oh, I would want to keep these for myself too, but I can't. These are little birdies.
Aren't they pretty?
Glass, of course.
Oh.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
Let's
Is it
not
glass
break it.
or ceramic? It's glass?
It's glass.
Ooh. Be careful with that.
And yeah, I know, that's why I'm scared I'm gonna break it. And the other, it's a set. And the other one is this. if I
DM
can-
us with your address.
Yeah, let us know what the address is.
Hopefully, yeah.
Look how
They're
pretty.
pretty. They're really
This
pretty.
is where you put the
Pretty.
candle.
Yeah.
Do the lights come with it?
No, there's no
No.
lights in here.
No.
Pearl
It's
says
just
she's
a
been
whole-
working on all morning having tiny ants. I hate them ants. In the
Oh,
house.
yes.
They're terrible. I'll tell you, the best thing that I found that's not toxic and it works is
Send us your address, Rena.
is a baking soda wherever you think they are,
Yeah.
and tea tree oil, and it
Does it work?
Yep. They don't want to be anywhere near it. So we for some reason every year they want to come around the kitchen window.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I decided I was going to look it up and see what natural I can do
Yeah.
without having to get stuff out. So I poured baking soda all over the place, all around my
Windowsill.
windowsill, and
Just put drops of oil on it.
and put a couple drops of oil on each corner, and I just left it for 2 weeks. They didn't come back.
Wow. I used what is it? Bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
It deters
okay,
them. Same thing.
right.
They don't come back.
They don't like the smell of
But
certain
and
things.
and another, and I used it in Dorian's sandbox because we get ants in there.
Right.
Right.
First thing,
Right.
ants. And I
Yeah.
said, well, what can I do? I looked it up, and that's how I figured it out. That they don't like it, so that's what I did in the kitchen. And
So what do you do with
poured
the sandbox?
soda. I just poured some baking soda in it, mixed it all up, put
Yeah.
tea tree oil around the base of it, and that was last year, and we
It's
did
still
not.
no.
Still don't have any.
I think it's the baking soda, maybe.
Well, both.
Well, I think it's
Because-
both.
Didn't it rain on his?
Well, you
Sandbox?
have
We have a
sandbox
top.
covered.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. They
Well,
make them
that's
covered
cool.
now.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it works. So
So you learn all kinds of tricks on there.
Right.
Mm.
Orange peel, salt, and vinegar. That works.
That's good.
Okay,
Wow,
soap
that's
and vinegar.
that's cool.
That
Vinegar-
works for ants.
Vinegar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think Mom sprayed vinegar water one
works
time.
with gnats.
Vinegar will keep meat away. So I guess it would work on ants.
Well, vinegar works for gnats. If you put a little container, they said this is what you do. You put a container with a top on, put holes
Right.
in it. The gnats go to the vinegar and they get stuck in there.
Yeah. I do
that
that.
works too.
I
Oh,
do
gnats.
that.
When you get
Gnats.
gnats from
Gnats
having fruit and stuff,
fruit flies.
Leroy
and
always
fruit
just
flies.
takes a little bit of wine in a wine glass
Exactly.
because it's so big, and you put some wine down here, they're drawn
Wine's
to
expensive, vinegar's cheap.
it. Yeah, and they'll go to it,
Yeah.
and then they can't get out.
No, they can't get out.
So
It works.
yeah.
That's our 2 cents.
Right.
Alrighty then.
It's only worth
Okay.
1 cent, but hey, whatever.
Y'all think of any questions? Message us.
Their bodies can't digest the baking soda and they bloat and explode. Is that what happens?
The
Okay.
baking
Okay.
soda.
You're
I feel bad
exploding
now.
ants.
Ugh. I feel bad now.
She's exploding the ants.
No, I don't. I do not like the ants. Alrighty then. I guess we're gonna.
That was fun, you guys. I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Think of some.
We could go on forever, but no, we can't.
Yeah. Got
Kathy
things
has
to
to
do.
go back to her mountain of work in her apartment.
Oh my gosh, where I need help.
Tackle.
Tackle it!
Tackle the job.
Tackle it. Alright.
I'm gonna look that up though because I had no clue.
It's tackle. TAKL.
But do they give? Do
But
they-
It's a free app.
Leroy and I are sitting
cinnamon
there,
works too. Yeah.
and we're
That's good enough.
do they do reviews?
peppermint works too. It will repel them.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we're watching these commercials, and I told Leroy, I said, "What? People aren't millionaires. They can't hire everybody to do everything. It's just like, oh, you got a chore to do. Well, you need to do tackle.
But you
Yeah.
know, it's a good idea if you're not afraid to have people in your home.
Well, that's the thing.
Some
I don't know what
people
they've
are
been
not
done. I don't know what
afraid.
they do, but
If
they have it for everything. If you want something moved in your house,
Right.
and I wish I'd known this when we had our piano moved because
Oh.
we paid a mover more than I wanted to move our piano downstairs.
Oh wow. Yeah, it costs a lot to move something big.
So
Thank you, Rena.
this would have been cheaper.
But
It
you know-
might have been cheaper. Yeah.
But go to your local community if they have a.
well, would be local.
It
Right.
is local.
Right.
Well, yeah.
They're not going to send somebody
Somebody
from
from
another
Arizona.
state.
to come help you.
Well, I didn't know what kind of site it is.
You
I
have
haven't
to
looked
put
at
your
it.
zip code in.
Well, I got my cleaning jobs when I posted on the local. At that time, it was Fauquier County, and people were so helpful. I was grateful. They were so helpful.
The community.
Your local community, and on Facebook they usually have your local community.
Right.
And
so you're just asking.
I would try that first, and then if you can't get any,
Right.
because some people go on there and say, look, I have to get my lawn mowed by such and such a time.
Right.
Is there anybody out there that can help me?
That's exactly what this does.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole premise of this tackle is if you don't have time, if like say you're getting ready for a party or you're going out of town, you want
like hurry up,
blah, blah,
get it
blah,
done.
and you want something done, it gives you a price, and that's the price you
But
pay.
by person, right?
Huh?
Is it by person
By
or
job.
the job?
By job.
It's by job.
Well, how do you know who's coming? Do
I
the
don't know.
people have to sign
She's
up?
not
to
saying
tackle?
she used it.
Yeah, you sign up as a person that will
do it?
like a house cleaner or whatever.
Okay.
So they're in the system for
Okay.
your zip code.
Okay.
And if you need something done, you sign
They
up,
give you a
pay
price.
for it, and they come and they do your
Right.
job.
Yeah, because on the community sites they go, like this one lady said, look, I have to have some furniture moved, or I have to have, help hauling
Right.
stuff from my garage. And usually somebody knows somebody
They'll
that
do it.
needs
A
this
job.
work. Yeah.
And that's what this is somebody, they sign up for whatever particular thing that they do. They may be a moving company, they may be just somebody needs work,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll sign up for X amount of things to do.
Right.
I mean, there may be, somebody that does moving, and they'll say off-site or on-site. You have to choose. It's like, well, where do you
Right.
want it moved? Do you want it moved in your house, or do you want it moved?
I'm going to look
off-
this up because a
cheap.
lot of times my son and I need help with
Yeah.
the storage.
And the other thing is, recently we needed something done to our seat. We were given names of people, but nobody wanted to touch it because of the airbags.
Oh, right.
So I got frustrated because everybody I contacted, oh no. So I went on and asked Facebook for recommendations.
Right. And that's how you found
You
him?
got people.
And then I got somebody that did the
Yeah.
job. He was great.
Mhm.
It wasn't expensive.
Right. I see this a
Because
lot
I was thinking,
on Facebook.
If you get a
maybe
referral,
they have to replace the seat or something. We're talking about $1,000 or
right?
whatever.
If you get a referral, that person's used
Yeah.
this other person.
So
Right.
I got a recommendation for somebody, and we checked him out. I called him. He was very nice.
Oh,
He
good.
told me exactly what needed to be done, which nobody else told me. And I said, he told me a price, and I said, okay, we want to do that. And he had to order something. So he ordered it. He said, I'll order it, and I'll give you a call when it's in.
There you go.
And then we
Quick
got
and
in within
easy.
a day or two for him to do that.
There
And were
we
you
go.
pleased? You were
Yes.
pleased.
Very
It was
pleased.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See, so now she can refer that person.
So, and it was something
That's
that
how it
I couldn't
works.
find anybody else to do.
Right.
So
That's good. Okay, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check my page out, Cathy's Online Sales, Cathy with a C, on Facebook. And like, follow, share, all of that. You can see what I'm up to and how I come up with a lot of the stuff that I do. I'm also going to ask my son if he will contribute to our giveaways.
Oh, okay.
That'd be awesome.
I just happened to think about that. I'm going, you know what? He might have something that he can give away too.
Right.
But I'll ask him. But anyway,
You
yeah.
never know.
And share. The more you share our live videos, the more people comment, the more giveaways we have.
Right.
Well, that's true because we do it every 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, and
All right, thanks,
don't
everybody.
forget to
Bring your sass.
Have a good day.
thanks, everybody.